Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be going over a over-the-board game that I played here recently a couple days ago, and hope you guys enjoy. I've never done a video like this, so if there's any weird edits or anything to the video, or you see something wrong with the board on this screen, I do have a board there on the left side of the screen if you guys want to pay attention to that, if it's a little easier. If there's anything wrong with it, please feel free to let me know in the comments below, and I will be happy to change that for you. But let's start up the game here, and we'll get right into the game. And again, you have the board on the left side of the screen if you want to see it from a top side view. So my opponent starts with d4. I play knight f6. I've been playing this recently. He goes c4 and I go g6. I'm just going with my normal King's Indian. This is going to be a little faster. He goes g3, so he's trying to defeat Keto. I go bishop g7. Knight to f3. This is just normal stuff. I just castle here because this is normal. Next I'm going to go for d6, which is what I go for next. So he's going to castle next move, which is normal. He castles and I go knight to d7, knight bd7, which is normal. My plan here is I really want to push pawn to e5. He goes knight to c3, and now I go rook to e8, just getting ready for that eventual e5 push. The computer really likes c5 here, but I like e5 because it just opens up the center. He goes bishop to g5. I'm not really worried by that. I just go e5. And after a little bit of thinking, he takes the pawn and I take back. And there's a little bit of noise in the background, so I might turn it down. So, just a little bit here. Okay. And he goes queen to d2, which I didn't really understand this move, but, you know, a lot of things make sense to different people in different ways. I don't know. I just went h6 here. It's probably not the best move, but I just want to get rid of his bishop. And after a little bit of thinking, he decides to take, and I want to take with the queen here because I think it's just better to get my queen out that way. He goes rook to e1, which is fine. Rook fe1, and I go e4, which I really like. This move really kind of constricts his knight there on f3 and kind of opens the position. I really like this move. He goes knight to d4, which is a big mistake because I can just take with the queen, and I'm just up a piece now. We trade queens here, and now I'm doing very well because I'm just up a bishop. Again, if there's anything wrong with the board on the screen, please let me know, and I'll try to fix it in the next video. If I have some other games I will cover in future videos, so please let me know. He goes rook to c1, which is fine. He just wants to protect, but I just want to trade because I'm up a piece, obviously. We trade. He takes with the rook, which is fine. The little bit of background noise, I'll probably... I go here. I go knight to c5. And he goes b4. And after a little bit of thinking here, I don't really want to retreat with my knight, so I go knight to a4, which I wasn't really happy about this move, but I just want to keep my knight around, so that's what I came up with. He goes rook to e3, so adding another attacker, and I end up going for this bishop move, bishop to f5, which I thought was fine. And he thought for a little bit, he kept thinking, and he finally went f3, which, you know, I was fine with this. We traded. Instead of just taking back, we traded rooks, which I was fine with because I'm up a piece. And he finally took back. He has to take back with the bishop here because he would lose his rook. So he took back with the bishop, and now he's threatening my pawn on b7, as you see there. I feel like it's kind of weird to just watch myself do this. Just play. I like this. I like this move, bishop to d3. He went king to f2, and I took the pawn. The reason I like bishop to d3 is I pinned the pawn. He can't take my pawn because I would take his rook, so that's why he played the king there. And then he played e4, which I thought was fine. And now you see he's down to less than a minute, and I'm still almost like a full minute higher than him in time, which ends up being crucial in this game. You'll see later. He played rook to e3, and I played this move f5, which I liked. I like this move. The point is, if he takes, which he did, I would just trade rooks, and now I'm just a piece up, and we traded pawns. He takes my pawn here, but I take his pawn over here, as you see there. And now I am almost, yeah, just a full minute up. Here I played bishop to b1, just defending the pawn. He plays king e5, and I played knight c4 check, and he played knight to d5. I wanted to keep my knight, so I went there, and he went king to c6, just attacking, and I pushed my pawn. The point is, if he takes, which he did, I will fork his king and bishop, and after he takes, I will be trading pieces, which is good for me. He takes back, and now I move my king up, which now I'm doing very well. He moves here, I move there. Now it's kind of just a pawn race. He couldn't move there, as you see. He tried to move there, but he would be moving into check. So I moved his clock back. I tapped his clock again. He moved there. I think I'm a little bit ahead, so sorry about that. He thought, and he went there. And now I played my bishop to d5, which I didn't really understand why I even played this after I played it. I didn't really even know what this did, but it turned out to be very nice for me. Now I played h4, so now I'm just breaking in here. He thought for a little bit. He's down to 27 seconds, but he ended up trading, as you see there. He will do it. There you go. And now it's kind of just lost. When I was playing this game, I kind of thought it was like a draw almost, because I have a bishop's pawn, and I mean he can hide almost, but he was kind of laughing there because he pressed his clock before making a move, so that we were kind of laughing about that. He played here, and I played my bishop to, as you see, bishop g2. I was very happy about this because this disconnected his king from his pawn, and now I'll be able to win his pawn. As you see there, I will be able to win his pawn, so I was very happy with this game, especially this ending part. And he can now no longer attack my pawn and take it, because I pushed it. And I played f3, as you see there, f3 check. And watch the time, counts down, he thinks, he plays king to f2, but he flags. So we thought we talked for a little bit longer, just about a minute longer, but yeah. So I was happy with this game. So as you see here, another guy was asking me whose turn it would be, and we were just discussing a certain move. If I would have, I was wondering if it would have been a draw, if you could have taken my pawn, but he said that my light square bishop was defending the light squares. So yeah, this is that game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed, and check out the first two links in the description for a discount on either your Chess.com Premium membership or your Submagic membership. And if you use code PawnStorm at checkout for your Submagic membership, you'll get 10% off. And that's it for now. I'll see you all in the next video. Hope you enjoyed.